Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I've done a little bit of shopping and I've got some new pieces that I want to show you. Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome back to my channel and welcome if you are new here. My name is Ashley Parke. This is Parke Avenue and you already know I have lots of fashion content. So if that's what you love and you haven't been here before, check out some of my other videos. Make sure you subscribe and hit those notification bells so you don't miss any of my uploads. Okay, so this is the first video of 2026. And I don't know about you guys, but for me, it's always a slow roll into the new year. Like January is such a weird month because you slow down so much, at least I do, between Christmas and the new year, and you start to lose track of days. And then I feel like going into the new year, it's hard for me to like rev up my engine. And I know that happens for a lot of people, so I'm sure somebody can relate. All right, so I did do a little bit of shopping, not much. It's just that I posted about the Zara sale on Christmas. I don't know if you guys shopped it. If you saw my post, hopefully you did. If you did want to pick something up, because I did get a few pieces that I thought were really great. So hopefully you caught the link somewhere just so you guys can check out my recommendations, because a blazer that I got that you guys seem to really like was on that sale. So I'm gonna get into the Zara stuff, but I first want to talk about this top that I picked up from COS. I love this. I also shared it in two other colors. I got it in brown, and then I also have it in a deep, like a hunter green, and I love them for layering. They are the perfect weight for layering. They look good under blazers. You can wear them under other sweaters. They're just a really nice, lightweight, thin gauge wool top. Some of them have the thumb holes and some of them don't, is what I'm finding out with this one, because it doesn't have the thumb holes. And even in like pictures that I posted with the brown one, some people ask me where your gloves from, but it's a part of my shirt. So this one, the sleeves are very long though, so you kind of get the same vibe, and I really love these so much. One thing I will note is that they have a raw edge and they are on the thinner side. So some people I feel like might think they are not great quality, but they actually are. They are for layering. They're sheer. They definitely have a place in your wardrobe if you are looking for items like that. They're not going to exactly keep you warm, but like I said, they're great for layering, and in cooler weather you can get away with just wearing them as a top. Next up, I want to show you how I styled this turtleneck under another new piece that I got from Banana Republic. This sweater is so unique. It's sold out and came back in stock so many times, so I will link it if I can for you guys in the description box, or I'll try to find something similar, but this sweater is pretty unique. I love that it has that zipper going along, like it's kind of like an offset zipper. You can zip it fully to make it a turtleneck, or you can unzip it kind of halfway like I'm showing you how I styled it. And then I threw on this COS top underneath for that layering factor. And you can do a crew neck if you wanted to. You don't have to do a turtleneck, but it's nice to have that option. And then if you don't want to wear anything under it at all, then you have like a little bit of your neckline showing. And it's just a really interesting knit. And one thing about knits, if you are constantly having to wear them and rotate them, they can get a little bit boring, because how many different variations of a long sleeve knit top can you really have? And it's really nice that they added the zipper for some extra detail, and I really love it. Now, while we're talking about this outfit, I want to jump right into the Zara pieces that I got from the sale. Starting with these trouser shorts. It has been very hard for me in general to find flat front trousers, so a trouser short with a flat front is like, I had to have these. So when I got them and tried them on, I really love the length of them, and I like the pocket placement. And I love that I can wear them with boots. I can wear them with flip-flops once the weather gets warmer. They're kind of like a really nice in-between weight that I can wear them in the warm weather and in the cold weather. And I just love these shorts. They're gonna look great with just a tank top and a pair of flip-flops and a simple bag in the warmer weather, and I can't wait for that. With this next outfit, I got those same trouser shorts in chocolate brown. And if you've been watching my channel for a while, then you know I absolutely love chocolate brown. It has been a color that I've wanted more of in my wardrobe for a long time, but not until it was trending in these recent years have I been finding so many pieces that I love. So had to get these in the brown as well, because like I said, I don't know if I'm ever gonna find shorts that I love so much with a flat front. So these had to come home with me, and I'm glad they worked out. And then I styled it with this knit that I also picked up from the Zara sale, and I love that it has that open neckline. You can wear it off the shoulder. I did undo one of the top buttons, but you can button it up if you wanted to come up a little bit higher, but it still gives an undone effect. It has the raw edge that looks like a layered top, but it's just one sweater, and it is slightly frayed, so it gives it like an undone kind of worn in look, and I really like it. The buttons are pretty. They're pearlized buttons, and they have a sheen to them, and I just feel like this top is just easy to wear, really comfortable, and I love anything that shows my neckline. And the bag I'm wearing in this outfit is new as well. I grabbed it from COS. I saw on the website they had this patent leather bag, and I really love COS for their bags as well, because the leather is great quality. They go with a lot of things, and I just find that I can easily incorporate them into my wardrobe. The price point is excellent, and I just felt like I was gonna like this one, and I do. Now, when I first got it in the mail, I have to say I was a little bit hesitant because, I don't know, I guess I thought it was larger. It looked larger on the model, so when I was seeing it in person, it looked smaller than I was imagining in my head. But after playing around with it, especially styling it, then I feel like this is gonna be great in my wardrobe. It has a magnetic closure. It's like a coin purse, and I really like that. I haven't worn it out yet, so we'll see how it functions. But I mean, it's pretty simple, and I like my other COS clutches, so I think this one is gonna be excellent as well. The inside of the bag is a cotton canvas material, and it's the same color burgundy, and I just really like it. I think it carries a lot. Of course, I can fit my phone and everything I need in here. Has a flat bottom. I do wish it had feet. That would be nice, but otherwise it's perfect. I think it's really, really cute, and I love a patent leather. You already know that. And the last thing I picked up from Zara, I actually got before the sale, but it did go on sale, so hopefully you caught my post about it, because this blazer is really excellent. I wore it in my previous video, and I had a few of my gold brooches on it, and a lot of you loved it and was asking about it, but it was already sold out by then. If it comes back in stock, I will link it, because Zara has been doing a better job about restocking things, and I really love that. So I will link it if I can find it. But I have been noticing a lot more blazers that they're coming out with that I actually have in my saves and in my cart. As a matter of fact, I'll just list my Zara recommendations in the description box if you guys want to check that out, because I've been seeing a lot of new pieces on there, and they're doing a really great job with the styles that they're coming out with and doing variations of like the popular items. And I do like when they do that, because if you missed out on it, there's a chance for you to get it, but just slightly different, you know? And what I love about the blazer, of course, I love that hourglass. I love that it's completely folded over. It's a really interesting neckline, and you can wear it as a top. You can layer underneath it as well, but I've been wearing it as a top lately. But I'm also gonna wear it with just like something, you know, like a thin kind of top underneath, and then wearing it open with a simple pair of jeans. I love the tailoring on this blazer. It creates an excellent shape, and it has a really nice strong shoulder, which creates a lot of nice balance. If you are a curvy girl, this is gonna be perfect. If you're hippie and you're smaller on top, the shoulders also create a really nice balance. It's just a good look. And that's really everything that I got recently. I didn't get too much on the Zara sale because there really wasn't a ton that I liked in the first place. But now the pieces that they are coming out with, the new collection, I do see quite a few that I really, really like. So check the description box for my recommendations, and along with all the pieces that are still available. And that's really it, you guys. I'm very excited for the upcoming content that I have planned for you guys. A lot of you have been asking about my hair, so I am gonna share my routine. It is very simple, and I feel like it's easy to do. And if you guys haven't seen the video that I shared a while back, I'm going to link that video in the description box. I still get a lot of comments on that video to this day. It's an older video. I still implement versions of that right now to this day. So go back and watch that video if you haven't seen it, because it is very, very helpful. It is very simple and straightforward, and I think it's an excellent routine that you cannot go wrong with. And so I will share more about how I style my hair and things like that, but that's a great reference if you're looking for something, you know, just a simple hair nighttime routine if you're a straight natural like me. And I'll also link to a list of brooches that are available currently, like ones that I have, ones that I suggest, because, you know, I've been collecting brooches for a while, so some of my older ones, of course, are not available anymore. And I will have more accessory videos. You guys know I love an accessory, so there'll definitely be more of that. That's not going to change on this channel, but I will be sharing more beauty. And so if you love that, stay tuned. I'm just excited for everything that's coming up. So happy new year again to you all. And don't worry if the new year is not off to a galloping start. I feel like it's always a slow roll into the new year anyway. So I hope you all are doing well, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.